Think about your top-performing sales manager. Are you sure their extreme politeness isn't the exact reason they are losing your biggest deals? According to global studies on B2B sales, relationship builders, the nicest, most accommodating people in your company are actually the least likely to close high-ticket contracts. In fact, their friendliness is actively killing your revenue. In this video, we are going to expose the hidden flaw of modern customer service, and I'm going to show you the counterintuitive framework that top 1% performers use to dominate the market without ever begging for a sale. Let's look at what 99% of businesses believe. For decades, we've been told the same golden rule: the customer is always right. We're taught that, to sell successfully, we must become the ultimate servant. We need to agree with their timeline, laugh at their bad jokes, send them holiday cards, and offer flexible pricing to show how much we care. The common belief is that if a customer likes you as a person, they will buy from you. So, managers spend months building these cozy, comfortable relationships. They answer emails at 11 p.m. They offer free audits. They behave like the perfect, non-threatening partner. It feels right. It feels professional. You look at your pipeline and think, wow, everyone loves us, the deals are coming.
But then the illusion shatters. You send over the contract, and suddenly, total radio silence. Or worse, after 3 months of friendship, they look you in the eye and say, "We love you guys, but we went with your competitor because they seemed more qualified." Why does this happen? Because in complex, modern sales, relationship building is a trap. Global studies tracking thousands of sales reps across multiple industries show that the relationship builder profile comes dead last when it comes to high performance. When you are overly polite and agreeable, the client's brain categorizes you not as an authority, but as a vendor, a commodity, a helper. And people do not buy expensive, high-stakes solutions from helpers. They buy them from experts who scare them a little bit. When you focus entirely on making the customer happy, you avoid tension. And without tension, there is no change. Without change, there is no sale.
So, what does the hidden system of the top 1% look like? It's called the challenger model. While the nice sales rep is trying to minimize tension, the challenger rep is purposefully creating it. The hidden system relies on 3 pillars: teach, tailor, and take control. First, they don't ask the customer what they need. Customers don't always know what they need. Instead, the challenger teaches the customer about a hidden problem in their own business that they didn't even realize existed. They bring uncomfortably sharp insights. Second, they don't give a generic pitch. They tailor their message precisely to the economic drivers of the specific person they are talking to. They speak the exact language of the CFO's stress or the CMO's ambitions. And third, the most important part, they take control. When the customer says, "Can you send us a cheaper proposal?" the polite rep says, "Sure, let me see what I can do." The challenger says, "We can reduce the price, but that means removing the diagnostic phase, which guarantees your project will fail within 6 months. Is that a risk you want to take?" They don't defend the price, they defend the value. They push back. They drive the timeline. They stand their ground as equals, not servants.
Let's look at how this plays out in a real-world B2B software sale. Manager A is the polite relationship builder. He hops on a call with a client who says, "We want a system to track our team's hours." Manager A smiles and says, "Fantastic! Our software has the best time tracker. Let me show you a beautiful 40-minute demo of all our features." The client gets bored, nods politely, and says, "We'll think about it." Now watch Manager B, the challenger. The client says, "We want a system to track our team's hours." Manager B stops them. "I can show you that, but before I do, can I ask you something? Most companies tracking hours are actually leaking up to 15% of their net profit because their project managers don't know how to allocate resource capacity based on that data. Are you tracking hours just to see them, or do you want to stop that 15% profit leak? Boom. Manager B didn't do a friendly presentation. He reframed the conversation. He changed the rules of the game. He showed the client that they aren't just buying software, they are losing serious money every single year. Quick break. If this concept is completely reframing how you view your business right now, hit that like button below. It helps the algorithm share this value with more professionals.
Here is the ultimate lesson you need to take away today. Customers do not want another friend. They have enough friends. What they want is a guide who has the courage to tell them they are wrong. If you want to scale your sales or your business, stop trying to be liked. Start trying to be respected. Shift your mindset from a vendor who begs for a budget to a diagnostic expert who prescribes a necessary cure. But breaking the habit of being too nice is incredibly difficult, especially when a client throws a massive objection at you. In our future videos, we will cover the exact high-pressure objection scripts, tactical psychology, and hidden frameworks you need to close high-ticket deals every single time. Make sure to subscribe so you do not miss them. See you there.